This is a induction heater for bearings, and a friend of mine gave it to me. So this is a new tool here, and kind of appropriate for some of the things that I've been doing just recently with the M-head and stuff. And so I've got a little bit of information on it off of the web. I've tried it, it works. But one of the things that I got to figure out is, and maybe somebody knows, I've read a little bit of information. This is some sort of a lamination system here, and obviously this is probably 1.5 inches square, so that's for some pretty big bearings. So I'm looking to figure out whether I can make or find some smaller. Some people call this the yoke, some people call it crossbar. But anyways, the bearing has to fit around this. So although this will work for some pretty big bearings, it's not going to do me any good for small bearings. So pretty happy about this, and like I said, just a little bit of work to figure out how to get smaller bearings on here. And it's 110 volts single phase, 15 amps. So yeah, and made in the USA too. And this is another tool. I actually made these up, and again, this is around some of my work recently on the M-head. So what I've done here is I have created a set of tools to remove and install the spindle pulley hub. I'll throw in a picture of the machine diagram. So the spindle pulley hub has to go in and out of the bearings and the spindle pulley, and I was looking for an easy way to press and to remove that. So this one here goes down inside the M-head belt housing and rests on top of the pulley, and then this one here goes down in the bottom of the pulley hub. And then with the piece of just a piece of ready rod, and you just pull the hub up inside of this tube here, and that works really well. I've done that already once. I do have a couple of thrust bearings coming. I'm going to modify this cap. Put a pocket in here for a thrust bearing and make up a washer, so that'll make that really easy. And then this one here is used to pull the hub in to the pulley and the bearings. This cap here goes on the top side, pulls the hub down in. This one here is aluminum because it's up against the bottom of the belt housing, which is aluminum. I didn't want to have steel on aluminum there, so I've just made this one out of aluminum. And I've got some drawings and working on some instructions so that the next guy who comes across this thing here ends up knowing what the heck it's for, including detail numbers and stuff engraved on there. So anyway, just making it easier to pull the M-heads apart.